My fish fam! It's Nikachu Merfolk Master, and I'm back to playing Legacy, because I have, there might be a Legacy event that I have to be prepared for in paper. And yeah, let's go take a look at this format, which is completely taken over by Mo Master, apparently. Delver is now undisputably on top, and also coming with Death Shadow. Death Shadow is right next to it. And so there's been a big shift. Reanimator, for some reason, is so much lower in numbers, not dominating as much. I don't know what's up with that. The One Ring isn't as prominent as I thought it was going to be. And yeah, and lands are really big. I don't know why that's such a deal. I guess lands don't care about Bowmaster. You know, you don't fly. You don't even have reach for some reason. Pathetic. Okay, so what are we looking at? Okay, so for all the lands decks, I've got Caracas. To be honest, I wish I had 4 Wasteland in this deck. I think Wasteland is a decent card to have versus Delver. And all the I'm clearly against all the lands decks. Like, it's quite good there. But I just don't know where the room is. Like, I would have to have a 4th Wasteland in the main. I have to put the Caracas in the sideboard. But then if I have the Caracas in the sideboard, I have to side out 4 Force of Will versus Delver, and I just couldn't make anything work. Anyway, everything was like really weird and awkward. In fact, I still don't think I have enough cards to bring in after I side out Force of Will versus Delver. So sad. 3 missed callers, still fine versus the core natural order decks, and also Reanimator is still around, and it's just a decent 1-drop to be backed up by the Vidalian Hexcatcher. Clearly a lot worse than it used to be, but still useful. Okay, we got our Lords. Okay, still playing with Svaeloon, even though it's probably going to be awkward versus Bowmaster. It's just a big, chunky creature. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Maybe we're supposed to go all in on Trickster. Trickster, which can kill Dragon Rage Chandler in the Delver deck, also just kill Delver. Like, Delver, if the Delver's the deck to beat, maybe I don't need so many Svaeloons. I could be wrong on this card if Uro is, like, disappeared from the format, but I still think she's pretty good versus, it's fine versus Delver. I think quite good versus Death Shadow, but maybe not in the face of Bowmasters. We're gonna find out. True Name Nemesis, still great. 4 Dismember the main, basically showing respect to the Delver decks. Got the Delver, gonna kill him dead. Kill all the Delvers dead. And also Death Shadow is a deck, so there you go. 4 Force, I don't have to say anything about this. For the combo decks, random combo decks that are out there. Also lands, 2 Force Negation. Force Negation deals with, like, Life from the Loam, for example. Just random spells that we need to beat. I'm not in love with this card, but it's just a versatile card that hits like a good overlap of combo decks, like Doomsday, for example. 2 Chalice of the Void. I don't even know I have this in here now. Like, I have it in here for, what's it called? I think that big mana artifact deck, I think. Can't remember what else I have this thing in here for. It was supposed to be for 8-cast, but I think 8-cast just got its head kicked in thanks to Bowmasters, because they can't. You don't want to cast any of your 8-cast. You just get all your stuff gets shot down when you do that. So that could be wrong. Maybe has to be changed. Hercule's Recall is still gonna be fine because all the lands decks play Urza Saga, and if they make construct tokens, I want to bounce them all. Null Rod for what was that deck called? It was like this big mana artifact deck, which I'm not even seeing on the meta right now for some reason. It was called
Big Mana Artifact deck.
It's not what it was called, that's for sure. I don't even see it here. It was like one of the larger decks at the time, and then it incorporated the One Ring, and I thought it'd get even bigger. Oh, Mystic Forge combo. It's still around here. So we got Null Rod and Hercule's Recall for the Mystic Forge combo. Surgical Extraction for a graveyard-based deck. Also not too bad versus Life from the Loam from lands decks. Hydroblast, Blue Elemental Blast for the Delver decks. And Painter. Painter's pretty big. Gotta kill Painter. Okay, let's go play. Enough talk. More action. Where's the leagues? Here, we got a league. Let's league it up with Legacy Delver. Yes, I would love to play a match. Right, this way. Okay, while we wait for a match, let's go take a look at our beautiful deck again. What you got, guys? Got questions? I would totally be that guy if I had $3,000 to waste. Oh, well, just save up all your super chats that you spend on me, and you can have a Slurpee machine by the end of the year. Like 30% of the meta is Bowmaster. Absolutely. So, okay, one thing I forgot to say. We don't have Silvergill in here, which is sort of liberating. So I'm not playing with Silvergill Adept because I don't think Silvergill Adept is any good versus the non-Bowmaster decks. Like, Silvergill Adept's supposed to be good versus Delver and Death Shadow, but it just looks like it's going to be dying to both those archetypes. So I'm like, well, screw it. We're not going to play with it at all. Yeah, I forgot to mention that in the deck tech. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be the correct call. We just don't need Silvergill Adapt for this deck, and which is nice. It's sort of but probably it hurts our percentage versus Delver, but there's just not much we can do about that. I want a black and green version of an Elemental Blast. That's insane. Oh, also Force Negation is good versus Rhinos. All right, we got a match. We got somebody. We lost the die roll. We will not keep this. Oh, hold on, I gotta fix. We didn't have any lands. We have lands. I'll keep this. And I'm probably gonna dump the Ether Vial, because I want to maximize the opportunity to play True Name Nemesis on turn 3. And also, I'd like to maximize the blue cards in my hand for Force of Will. So I'll keep, and our hand is like pretty threat light anyway. They mulliganed. It's a Bowmaster deck. Oh no. Game plan is still to play a bunch of Mermaid Lords. Yup.
As always.
Yeah. Don't underestimate me, even in Legacy. Some pleb in chat trying to convince me to play a Storm deck instead of Merfolk. What we have to do is replace the Ether Vials with Lotus Petals, and then the Merfolk for cantrips. And True Name Nemesis for Ad Nauseam. Oh, is this Reanimator? What's going on here? Land Pass. I smell maybe a Reanimator. Ta-da! If you didn't know who I was, you do now. Oh, I'm up against a Merfolk player. I'm gonna smash his face in. It's probably the Reanimator, probably. Yes, you want to get a dual land. Yes! Oh, maybe it's Doomsday. Brainstorm, sure.
Green Needle.
I don't want to be too greedy here. Like, we are going to wasteland them. We're going to waste slam them. Waste slam. Whoops. Here, you want access to the sound effects?
Where's the cash register?
Oh, it's back here.
There we go.
I can't. I thought you were looking for this one. Waste slam. To True Name or not to True Name? That is the. Oh, that is not bad. So what? We can go Tide Shaper. Okay, they got Bowmaster, right? You got Bowmaster. You're gonna bow flex on me. So ideally, probably we wasteland, get them to use this Bloodstained Mire, and then. Okay, let's start off with the basics. What are you gonna do? Oh, that was an easy decision. Well, that sort of sucks. Now I don't want to play this Tide Shaper into this Bloodstained Mire.
Type for 2.
Hold up the Dismember for the Bowmaster. I'm doing that. Well, now what? What are you? It could be anything. It could be Doomsday. It could be Death Shadow. Well, it's not Death Shadow. They've turned to the life total a lot by now. Probably. Ugh, I want to hold on to this. I guess. Should really put a clock on the battlefield. Okay. This is sort of a waste, but I really need a clock. I think I need a clock. Right, let's see. Maybe there's a days coming in my future. Some pleb is like, could be a boat. It could be Storm. Could most likely be Storm. It's been an uprise ever since Mind's Desire. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. Well, we got a bayou. Down by the bayou. You're gonna play Brainstorm off of my Tide Shaper. And remember, because... okay. That's Storm. And that's a cantrip, if I ever saw one.
You revealed yourself.
Yes, you have. We gotta save this blue card in our hand for this. This Dismember is now useless. I hope I built my sideboard right so I can gut all these Dismembers. What's useful versus Storm? Chalice, Null Rod. Well, it depends on the Storm deck. I don't know what mine's do. Oh, Null Rod. Okay, I have to... I'm gonna look up... Time to look up what Storm looks like right now, because I have no idea. Storm. What do you look like? And continue if anyone was here from the last stream. Stay cool, bird boy. We're quoting Arnold Schwarzenegger in his role as Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin. Movie that's really terrible. But you know what? His quotes, maybe they'll live on. Maybe they're evergreen. Where's Storm? Maybe I should like look at the last 14 days. Reanimator lands. I don't think they've been doing very well. Is it my turn? No, they still have priority. Blue artifact the deck. Dark Ritual. Don't hurt me, Daddy, please.
Ugh.
Okay, hold on. So what? I can't let Mind's Desire resolve. Burning Wish. Okay, I need to find a deck list before I let this thing go any further because I have no idea what's
Ruby
happening.
Storm?
No, it's not Ruby Storm. Maybe the Ad Nauseam Tendrils. Do you have... Okay, this has a Mind's Desire in it, but this also has green. This one doesn't have any green. Does this deck sometimes have green in it? Yes, it does. Okay, find me a green one. Hey, Christian Huen. Okay, everyone can watch with me what I'm looking at here.
Veil of Summer, only green card now.
Yeah. You only need one. Okay, what's up? We got 3 Veil Summers. That is not even fair. Past in Flames. What are you even gonna go get? What could you possibly go get with your Burning Wish, which this deck doesn't even have? Find me a Burning Wish list. This is baloney. I'm assuming I can let those result, but I don't know. Like, I'm not sure. Let's look at this list. So many different lists. So many lists. It's the Epic Storm. Look, this has a Burning Wish. Okay, I think it's this. Okay, let's look to see what's in the sideboard. They could get a Chrome Mox. They could get Chain of Vapor. They could get Dress Down, Echoing Truth, Grape Shot, Empty the Warrens. That's a good one. But they don't have enough mana for that. Mind's Desire, what is it, 6 mana? That's impossible. Burning Wish resolves. Okay, I have Force of Will. I've never telegraphed a Force of Will better in my life. They're gonna get the wheel? Oh, they got Thoughtseize. That's not good. Well, I was screwed anyway. Did you just say 6 mana is impossible in a Storm deck? Yeah, you better believe it.
Hey, Lion's Eye Diamond.
Yeah, that still exists too.
Combos with a
Ah, there's Echo Leons. Okay, give me some good cards. They had to discard their Mind's Desire because they can't even cast it. All right, let's draw me some Force of Wills again. Give me another one. Boo! Wow, this is bad. Yeah, 3 Dismember versus a Storm deck. I don't know. What are the odds we survive this?
Pretty good.
No.
But not the next turn.
Unstoppable Rob. It didn't matter. We don't even know. Oh, actually, we could know. Did they get a? They got a Thoughtseize with Burning Wish, so they were just baiting me. They used Burning Wish to get Thoughtseize. Here, proof. Cast Burning Wish. Chooses Thoughtseize. So it was just a bait card.
Debated.
Lotus Petal. Okay, we have a good sideboard, though. We have all the Null Rods, all the Chalice of the Voids, all the everything. Burning Wish for Thoughtseize is not bad. It's a pretty cool line. So what, a lot of people said, well, Mind's Desire, that's going to finally help the High Tide deck, right? The High Tide deck! Yeah, right. They just buffed up the Storm decks as if they needed more help.
Here it is.
This is just great.
He gets to look at how many times he gets to shuffle his library.
Wow, that is hell. Yeah. They have to shuffle their library and then reveal the top card. All these goodies. You got Galvanic Relay in there. You got a Brainstorm in there. Well, I would prefer to win game 1, but I guess we're just going to have to go with game 2. You don't need to, as a single shuffle makes the cards random. Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, no. Yeah, you just need one shuffle. Here we go! How are they killing me? Well, and they have Galvanic Relay? That's just the old-fashioned Mind's Desire. I wish counter wouldn't have mattered. Well, it didn't.
Chooses Tendrils of Agony.
Well, since we can't win here, better sit and watch what they do and analyze their play pattern. No, we just need to... I just want to know what's in their deck. Okay, we'd be dead. It's the wrong sound effect here. Okay, we do have hell of a sideboard. We do have a good sideboard. Now, Force Negation, I'm not in love with that card, but it's playable. Surgical Extraction. I can't remember if this card is good. So they crack Lion's Eye Diamond. I cannot get priority hit that Echo of Eons. I want to say this is useful, though. Okay, Null Rod is great. Chalice on 0 is great. They have a lot of 0 drops. Because we bring in all the Null Rods, we're taking out Aether Vial. Because we're taking out Aether Vials, we have to bring in the last Caracas to have at least 21 lands. Cards that are not great. True Name Nemesis is not particularly exciting. 1-drops are exciting. Lords are exciting. Trickster is not exciting. Svaelun is also not really... Svaelun is okay. We might burn a lot of cards and have to get back somehow. Surgical is alright, but not as good versus Ant. 2x plus... Yeah, you need 2x. I mean, that's how it is versus Storm. You need, like, 2 pieces of interaction. Honestly, my way of beating these Storm decks is usually just hit the mana. Chalice on 0, Null Rod, like, then it cuts off Lion's Eye Diamond. Like, I don't really like relying on Force of Will. Oh, wait a minute. Dismember is terrible. That's a pointless card. Okay, so
Surgical Extraction.
we can bring in...
Snipe.
What does this do?
Snipe their good cards out of their hand.
I can't remember what this... I want to say I do bring in Surgical, but I don't remember what it does, if it does anything. Is Caracas for you or for you? It's just to add lands, because I took out the Aether Vial. I took out the Aether Vial because I'm bringing in Null Rod. That's a huge nombo. Huge! They have some red cards, right? They have Burning Wish. They don't have that many red cards, though.
Surgical can be used to remove Lion's Eye Diamond before it echoes.
No, that's not true.
Well, that's what somebody in chat said.
Because you crack Lion's Eye Diamond, they get priority, you can't change anything, and then they cast Echo of Eons from the graveyard. Witherfang is like, I promise I won't backseat drive you tonight. I'm too busy playing RuneScape. Yeah, good luck with that.
You should play Dren's.
But I can't hit their Echo. It's hard to hit their Echo. They need to, like, discard the damn thing without having priority, which is difficult. Okay, I need to add some cards. Shibbity-bee-doo-bee-doo! Scooby-Doo!
You really want
Submit. Damn it. I should have put the Surgical in.
Yeah. Alright, well.
This hand's terrible. I can't cast any of the Lords.
Oh, you just put the Chalice on 0.
But that doesn't win the game on the spot.
But it helps.
Oh, man, this hand... It's not really that good, to be honest. One good thing with Surgical, there is one good thing with Surgical. I can see their hand. Like, so after they play a spell, I could just take some random thing from the graveyard and I can see what they have going on in their hand. Some pleb is like, you can keep this. I know you're drawing the blue source. Well, I don't live in that magical Christmas land, so... Mulligan. This hand is better. Okay, we'll keep. The reason we can keep this is that I can cast both Tide Shaper and the Hexcatcher off of Wasteland and Island. And I guess we dump a Trickster, because that's the only thing I can't cast in my hand. The hand is actually quite fine. I will lead on Tide Shaper so it can curve out. And like if they put a random blue source on the battlefield, then at least we can start swinging for some damage. I will slam a Null Rod turn 2 if I get the opportunity. Storm is just a stupid yet beautiful deck.
You will get
Stupidly beautiful.
Stupid.
Scalding Tarn. Or you want to crack it? We got that. Look at that. Some pleb knew it. They could feel it on the top of their deck. I used to play with a poker player. If they would call, like they were gonna call, before they called the flop or the turn, and it was a big bet, they would ask to feel like the deck. They were not cheating at all, but they had this weird ritual of like holding their hand and closing their eyes to make a determination whether they would continue.
It's like some Daniel Negreanu voodoo.
Yeah, it felt very voodoo-like. It did not help them. I guess we just go Island. No Rod, baby! Rituals are bust. Okay, so this is really good because it shuts down the stupid Lion's Eye Diamond...
Ephemerate combo.
No, Lion's Eye Diamond Echo combo.
Lion's Eye Diamond combos with Ephemerate.
Chalice on 1 would counter DR and Voss in every cantrip. I would rather hit the mana. A Chalice on 1 is not bad, to be honest. It's like, I'm not going to hate on it. Haha, I've been upgraded. The heart of the cards. I was decent at playing to the top of my deck. Sounds like a cheater, something a cheater would say. It's basically counting cards. Like, you know how many cards are in deck and probability. I also had a sense of when I was going to draw an island. I sometimes called people over and I show them my hand. Like, I need this island so bad. Watch this. Ta-da! I just look... If you look stupid... So, like, if you draw the land, you look like a cheater. If you don't draw, you just look stupid. It's like a lose-lose situation. It's still something to show off.
How do those metal straws work for you?
I love them. I think it's environmentally friendly as well. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Shut off by Null Rod. It's also shut off. Good luck. Activated abilities cannot be activated. Buddy! How do you like that?
Legacy.
True name. So this was going to be Surgical at the last second. I could Surgical the Brainstorm, see where I'm at. I'm in a weird spot, actually. I would prefer, like, if they have rituals, I want to deal with those.
Swing for 2.
The red mana, it's weird. I think there are... I sort of want the red mana here so I can make use of my blue elemental blast. I'm not going to swing for 2. I'm going to swing for a lot. I'm going to swing for 3. I guess I'm just going to have to hope to top deck something for True Name. I'm going to keep my opponent low on mana. What are these? Oh yeah, they have black for ritual, so it's actually super relevant that I wasteland the Underground Sea.
Hello, Mr. Owen.
Yeah, hello, Owen. Null Rod does nothing, get it? Says Witherfang. Why you keep drawing lands? It's rude. Very rude. Okay, that's nice. And the more lords on the battlefield, the harder it is to fight through all the counter magic. They don't even want to abrupt decay any of this stuff because they need to abrupt decay this thing. Which they can't even play abrupt decay because they have red mana, red-blue up.
What's your opinion on these?
Theme decks, Lord of the Rings, Transformers. I don't mind. I mean, it's the card design of some cards that ruin the game. I have no problem with, like, the themed stuff. As they said a long time ago, like, if pulling from pop culture would have ruined Magic, then they would have ruined it during Arabian Nights when they had things like Aladdin and, you know, genies and stuff like that. How's Preordained in Modern Merfolk? I think it's stupid. I don't play it. Cantrips are not good in Merfolk.
Give it a month, he'll be playing it.
No, I will not.
Something's gonna happen.
Okay, now I'm getting paranoid. Because they're in a spot where they're like, I gotta do something or I'm gonna die. That's where they are. That's where they're at now. Look at the power of Null Rod. I swear Null Rod is doing everything. They got like Chrome Moxes and Lion's Eye Diamonds up the wazoo. Here we go. And I'm not really willing to sack my board to deal with that one Dark Ritual. Galvanic Relay. Rite of Flame. Shoot. They're like comboing off, even in the face of my stupid Null Rod. Maybe they can just artificially have a big Tendrils and save themselves a few turns. No anime and Magic, please. They've already gone down that route. No actual lore, but a lot of anime cards.
Sailor Moon Secret Lair when?
Yeah, Sailor Moon. Sailor Jupiter! To the moon! To the Sailor Moon. Owen says, for some reason, Merfolk and Legacy is cooler to me than Modern. Loving the Legacy content. It is funny. I mean, this is such a it's too fair of a deck. Look at, oh, so they're just playing Chromox for Storm. They're probably not going to discard anything because it's pointless. Yeah, they're racking up Storm. Or they did play a... What? Cannot be activated. No! Okay. This is online, and this is online. So now what happens? Okay, I got to search for something. Galvanic Relay? Lion's Eye Diamond. What's the last card? Is it just Echo of Eons? So they play this, crack it. Just trying to figure out, can I sack my board here? It looks like it's Echo. So they crack it, they'll have 4 mana. That's a lot of mana. So if I counter Lion's Eye Diamond, they pay 3, like it doesn't matter, they pay 3 mana and I can't do anything. Okay. Yeah, they had Echo. Alright, we need a lot of Force of Wills here. We need Force of Will, and we need it fast. And we need our opponent to draw it Bubkiss. It's a sad day for the Merfolk players. I can't complain. I had a pretty good hand.
Is Echo of Eons legal modern?
Yeah, actually, yeah. But it's really hard to use because it's hard. It's only good when it's in the graveyard, and Lion's Eye Diamond forces you to discard your hand. Yeah, it just forces you to discard your hand. But the good news is this Slurpee is great. Or this, you know, the Slurpee imitation. Do you like the mutate mechanic? No, because I don't understand how it works. And there's not really any mutated creatures for me to use. Okay, how does this work? Exile a top card of your library. During your next turn, you may play that card. That's excellent. So this turn, nothing. Next turn, maybe. Because you die, right? Do I have lethal? I do have lethal, so this is meaningless. Yes! They brick! See that? You don't resign. You never know what's going to happen.
Unless it's a paper game.
Okay. Okay. Maybe we want surgical extraction. At least it's like a peak. You know what? I can respect peak. Screw the true name Nemesis. We'll screw off one Sveloon too. It's like okay, I guess. And I should probably remember to say, like, I thought Hydroblast was only for Burning Wish. I could also use it on Rite of Flame, which is fine. Alright, let's go. Round 2. Fight. Would you consider something like Daze in your main deck's counter package? Yes, I've done it before. Daze is very, very good versus very chunky creature decks and Delver decks. We have no lands. And there's being with 7 cards. How rude. This hand's great, except no lands. We have lands and Null Rod, Snap Keep. And I guess I'm dumping an island? Sure. Yeah. Days on the play should be illegal. See, this is the deal. They're trying to get around Chalice on 0. I mean, they might just be going for it right now, for all I know. But, like, if they don't combo off, Null Rod will scoop up all this stuff later. No land drop. Sick. Sick play. Oh, yeah? Look, that's very impressive, my good opponent. I challenge you with my turn 1 Mist Caller. Nyet, 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 nyet. Has there been sneak peeks for Modern Horizons 3? They just, no. Like, Modern Horizons 3 was basically this Lord of the Rings set.
Lame.
Unofficial Modern Horizons 3. Green Needle. Yeah, they did. For next year? What are they, nuts? I guess it's been like 3 years since the last one. I feel like Modern Horizons 2 hasn't even settled down yet. And we're already going to Modern Horizons 3. That's scary.
You have to pump out that content.
Yeah, they do. All right, here I come. Are you ready for it? Hiya! I've killed Storm players with a 1-1 before. It's quite entertaining. I tell people, Null Rod, get your Null Rods. That's why I have 4 of them. It is just that powerful. It's really hard to beat a Storm deck, but Null Rod does a lot of work. In fact, they had to find this land to even have a game at all.
Yep, skip it to the turn.
Yep, that's how it is. And now we're going to beat them down with vanilla creatures, basically. Feel the wrath of the Merfolk. That's also why I side out those Ether Vials. Will we get a playable 1 CMC Merfolk in Modern Horizons 3? I don't know. Finally, this thing is playable. It's hilarious. From M19. Yeah, that's also useless. Look at all this stuff we shut down. People, people don't want to buy the 3rd and 4th Null Rod for some reason. I'm the Merfolk Master. I'm telling you, you have to buy that damn thing. Just do it. Don't argue with me. Well, they do it. Unfortunately, I can't kill them next turn. Well, actually, I can if I draw a Lord.
3.
Yeah, if they have the nuts, they have the nuts. I can't do crap
1.
about it. I need Wasteland. Wasteland that 1 Badlands. Bad.
It's a bad land.
Ugh, don't play Ritual into Ritual. Don't do it. They're thinking about something. I guess they have to have at least 1 Ritual. Pay King Ginger Magic the Gathering Online has no cap on how many cards are printed, but there's a length for how long packs of each set can be purchased. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, we attack with for 9. Now what to do? Sveiloon to protect our creatures, or Mistcaller and Trickster. No idea what Trickster would do though.
Get that ward in.
I don't know if how important Ward would be. Okay, just in case Ward is important. And it might. Hey, you have 1 more turn, Storm player.
Sveiloon should have been 2
Do
mana.
your best, because you have no choice. Here you go, Ritual. They'll just play their cards and just see what happens. Just do it, like Nike. And we won the match.
All right.
You know why we won the match? Because of Null Rod. Null Rod scoops up another one. Even in the face of Mind's Desire Storm.
Roll nod.
Yeah, they got rolled. There's something magical about winning with such a tier 3 deck against some of the most busted decks of Magic the Gathering history. We're up against Bomber Boss. Wonder if they're related to Bomberman.
Bomberman 64. Good game.
Yeah. Strangely, I really enjoyed Bomberman 64, but couldn't stand all the other Bombermans. Like, played the original Bomberman. Like, how could anyone play this? Just disgusted me. The Iceman cometh. That's exactly what Null Rod did. Iced them down. What else would Arnold Schwarzenegger say? Always winterize your pipes. Our opponent didn't winterize anything. Null Rod is reserve list, but it's not so outrageously expensive yet. So that's why, like, there is more expensive cards out there. If you're a Merfolk player and you're serious about Merfolk and Legacy, get a playset of Null Rods. I think you're really stupid sitting on that, like, not owning 4. Especially since it's so relevant in Legacy right now. Like, there's so many artifacts out there that you would want to just kill off in like, one shot. Null Rod really is a pipe, yeah. Exactly. Alright, everyone. Chill. Witherfang is like, I'm gonna buy 4 Null Rods just for the sake of owning 4. Well, that's not what I'm trying to tell you guys to buy them for, but that's fine. Lord Trevor Ryan Peebles, have some coffee, Merfolk Madness. Thank you very much. This is, yeah, we're doing some Merfolk stuff today.
Got some decaf right here.
Yeah, my brother loves the decaf. I've got very caffeinated, very caffeinated Slurpee. Love my Slurpee. Love my caffeine.
You got water on your keyboard.
And my everything else. Where's our opponent?
Diarrhea.
It's possible.
The diarrhea.
Pipe him down, Nikachu. So you can also buy and sell your own cards? Pay King asks Rob. Oh, there's actually something called Pay King. I thought they were asking King Ginger to pay for something. We have 2 kings in the house. Man, we got royalty. So you're telling us to artificially inflate the price of Null Rod? No! Don't screw over the other Merfolk players who definitely need that Null Rod. I'm surprised Null Rod's not more played. It looks so good. I guess that maybe not every deck can use it because they use their own artifacts. This hand is so bad. Oh man, I hate this sort of hand. I wonder if this is a mulligan in Legacy. It's literally 4 mana sources and Force of Will. So it's effectively like a 6-card hand no matter how you slice it. Except that, like, the 4 mana doesn't really help our double Lord hand at all. And we don't even have 4 lands so that we can even hard cast Force of Will by turn 5. Did we win we lost the die roll. Can I afford? I'm gonna mull it. I think this hand sucks. Like, I've kept a lot of these hands and lost. There is a route where maybe Aether Vial in turn 1 plus, like, Island Walk Lords might be good enough to beat a Shadow deck, but on average, this hand's garbage. Like, this hand's so much better. This hand's way better. I'll dump an island. We have, like, this Wasteland can be used. This Aether Vial will put into play, like, Hexcatcher and Master of the Purple Trident. We can Wasteland our opponent and dismember stuff. Like, this hand is premium.
Supreme.
What is going on here? Okay, then.
Haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah. What is that even for? Not the One Ring. Not for anything. Are we up against a Leyline deck? Shield Dread. Thoughtseize. Okay, I'm glad I mulliganed. It's a hell of a lot better mulligan 6-card hand. Is this a Helm of the Host deck? Oh yeah, you're right, it's a Helm of the Host deck. So you're telling me we gotta counter the Helm of the Host. Well, I got rid of my... and they got rid of my Hexcatcher. My counter spells, no! So how much mana do they need?
10. You need 10 mana.
And this is useless. Helm of the Host, I think, is 4 mana? Or is it 2? Oh, they're getting there. All we need is Null Rod. What is this card? Oh, they're there. Opposition agent. Helm of Obedience. Yeah, it's 4. So X, tap target opponent, mills a card, then repeats the process. Did we just get turn 2'd by this deck? That's hilarious. I haven't resigned. When they activate, I resign. I shouldn't show them anything. Wonder what they're waiting for. Because they could do it for 0, right? Target opponent mills a card. I guess they're just trying to get me to show them something. I'm gonna show you nothing. Yeah, where's the Null Rod? I know. Okay. I don't want to show my... I've made the accident... I've accidentally showed my opponent my entire deck before, so I'm not going to make that mistake again. Alright. I think we should be able to spank this deck hard. Okay, we got Force and Negation. Surgical might not be that good, but maybe it is. What can they discard? Whatever. We're bringing Krakus because we're bringing a Null Rod. Chalice on 0 is good. This is just a repeat of last time. Hurkyl's Recall might be good. Because I can bounce... Well, bouncing the Helm is useless. But... Can I reset some of the Chrome boxes? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like... Okay, I'm going to bring in Search. I have no idea what I'm going to hit, but it's like a peek again. Okay, we get rid of True Name. Oh, they had Shield Dread. I might want to keep a few Dismembers in the deck. I'll take out Ether Vial, of course. Maybe once Phelan. Bounces the Moxes and it would bounce the Helm there. No, but they would just activate it and I die. So nothing changes. So they need to... what is the other card that they would use? Like Shadow? Oh, would they play the... Okay, hold on. What? I gotta look. Maybe I have to have Dismember in because maybe they're gonna be playing with that Shadow guy. Because they can't be just playing with maybe I'm supposed to have Dismember in this deck. How do I find this Helm deck? Mono Black Helm? I don't even know what it's called. Because there's Dothy Voidwalker. I'm pretty sure that would be a combo piece. Does anyone know? Can anyone confirm Dothy Voidwalker's in the deck? Dismember over Surgical. They play for Dothy? Okay. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, what... They can't... Chalice of the Void cannot be their only enabler. That doesn't make any sense. Ugh. Sizing of all the cards are so awkward. Any other changes? Miscall. I just need early crap. I'm assuming I'm racing versus this deck. Submit. Helm cannot be activated for 0? Oh, okay. Whatever. You won the die roll. Would you like to play first? Why not?
If you're offering.
This is not a... I really wish I had a deck list because I might be able to make better decisions. This has not a very exciting hand, especially since they're probably playing with like Grief and Thoughtseize. Force Negation just goes pew. I like also versus a hand disruption deck. I don't think I can mulligan this. I think we keep and just keep and not be happy about it.
They mulligan.
Thoughts on Swift Water Warden? I have no idea what that is.
It's a Merfolk card.
Swift Water Warden. Okay, it doesn't exist. So my take is that the card should exist. It sounds like a cool card, in theory. Now this is a tough spot. Do I play Tide Shaper or do I wait for a land to hit? Or do I use Tide Shaper as fodder for Force Negation because something's going to be fodder for it, and I just play Massive Pearl Trident turn 2, Or I wait till turn 2 and figure it out. Because if they have one piece of disruption, they'll get rid of one force negation. Okay, I think... The other option is I play Tide Shaper turn 1, then I have Wasteland available on turn 2 if they give me that line. Okay, I'm gonna keep things open. I'm just gonna play a land. If I really need to, I could play Tide Shaper next turn and Wasteland them. Oh, Swift Warden, the green creature. Okay. There goes one of my force negations. They might not take a force negation. They might just take like Master of the Pearl Trident and tell me to shove it. Well, probably it doesn't. It's like not a recent deck on Goldfish. If it's so fringe.
It's very cutting edge.
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand it. State of the art, top of the line.
They took the Tide Shaper. They were scared.
It's 10 years ahead of the curve.
Okay. Chromox I won't do anything about. Agadim's Awakening. Another Thoughtseize. Right. Take all my potatoes. Oh, now they're going for the force negations? That's weird. They're so far from a combo. Okay, we will put the more important Merfolk on the battlefield. Because if we have to, we sack in this force negation to this Mistcaller. But I don't think that's going to be necessary. Okay, are you just going to slam a Shield Dread? No. Okay, take my other force negation.
Keep sucking your life back.
They're waiting for some bomb. But they don't. The good thing is they don't have their combo online. They have neither combo piece. They've hit their lone life total with 3 Thoughtseizes. They've fixed our mana so we can cast Dismember. Oh, that was a bomb. Oh, but I can hit this. I probably have to Wasteland that. What are the odds you have removal? Probably good. Well, I can just... Hold on, I can Wasteland right now.
Yeah. Fearlessly.
Well, maybe not, I don't know if fearlessly, but I can Wasteland right now. Okay, and I will try to maximize damage. Get rid of the land. Get rid of the land. I think you should get rid of that land. Yeah, we won.
Ha!
Yeah, not so tough now.
I'm just playing a slot machine.
3 Thoughtseizes. Okay, do I want to change anything? Nope. No, we ain't changing squat. They didn't see our Dismembers either, so. Imagine if you had the ley line that gives you hexproof. 3 dead cards for them, yeah. This hand is... Wait a minute, this hand does nothing. Well,
No,
then.
it does nothing.
How greedy do we feel like being chat? How greedy do we feel today? This will absolutely shaft our opponent's mana base. They play Chromox, counter it. Then we Chalice on 0, then we Wasteland their lands. How do we win? No, correction. How do they win?
Do it.
This doesn't do nothing, but it is such a greedy keep because like I do nothing. In fact, I need a second to island before even I cast my Island Walk Lords, so I can't even depend on that. Don't risk it for the biscuit. Like, cause the thing is, we're up against a Thoughtseize deck, so every mulligan punishes us super hard anyway.
Yep. Go for it.
I don't think they can beat a Chalice on 0. But they could still like play like Swamp, Shield Dread eventually.
Keep it. It's a keeper.
What about Mistcaller? Yeah, I can cast that.
Keep it. Everybody in chat is saying keep it.
But I mean, okay, it definitely could. It's risky. Like, obviously, it's risky. I have no win condition. I have no curve. So, like, the longer the game goes, the longer it is to get for my opponent even get out of their like mana screw. Again, like, how many lands do they play? They play Agadim's Awakening, which I can Wasteland. They play. Voidwalker gets countered by Chalice on 2. No, I don't have that available.
No! Lame.
Okay, we can keep this. Easy keep. One, cancel. Do I need... I don't need Cavern. Because I might need to hard cast this Force Negation. I'm pretty vulnerable to Thoughtseize.
I'm gonna feed it to an AI and see how this game plays out later.
But if this Null Rod resolves... Actually, if this Null Rod survives to turn 2... There's a lot of Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize on the way. Yeah, this is a reasonable hand. Last one was not reasonable. Like, it's a greedy keep. It has a plan, though, okay? It had a plan. It wasn't, like... It wasn't a good plan. Or it wasn't great. Like, you can't guarantee anything. My opponent could just go, like, I don't know, basic swamp, and just play Voidwalker and beat me down with a 3/3. But it could do something. Zeus is like, I never mulligan, because when I mulligan, it gets worse. Well, sometimes keeping your 7-hand is worse. Okay, we risk that thing resolving. Actually, I would force a negate a Thoughtseize. Oh god, what does that mean?
It means you counter.
If this is like... If it's like Dark Ritual, Land, Shield Dread, I can't beat that.
Just counter it.
If it's Dark Ritual into Thoughtseize, Helm, I can't beat that either. Or if it's Dark Ritual... This could be a bait just to see if I have counter magic. Okay, if they have Thoughtseize, they would have played a Swamp first. If they had a Swamp. I just can't beat a Shield Dread. I'll counter the second one. Damn it! What is this? Okay, please be Helm. Okay, I can beat that. Thank God. Whew. And we have 2 turns to get this Null Rod online. Alright, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good turn. And this card's useless. Actually, do we siphon off their mana just in case they, like, rip land, Helm again?
Yep.
That's not a bad plan.
Just keep them frustrated.
Yeah, let's do that. Keep that mana down. Oh, there's another land. Okay, it's a lock. Okay, we'll just go... Like, I don't think they can beat a Null Rod, so anything that they use to try to, like, interact with my hand, I'll just counter it. There. Shield Red is offline for another turn. Yeah, now they do nothing.
Yes.
Tide Shaper or Master? Maybe I don't want Tide Shaper. Just play Lords. It's the fastest kill.
Tide Shaper is Force of Will food.
Karn could get Rod out, I think. Oh, if they have Karn. Maybe. Grief. So you're stealing something from my hand no matter what. And you could block? Okay, so I guess I have to Force of Will this.
Oof.
What is this hit? It hits Dark Ritual. So I don't have to hit these things anymore. I hit Thoughtseize. That's not relevant anymore. I'll just play the Lord. Figure it out later. Karn is played as the 7th Helm. That makes sense. But, I mean, they still can't do anything about this. They have to turn Null Rod into a creature and then kill it. Okay, Mistcaller's fine. Keep till you have 8 mana. Yeah. Oh, okay. So they can kill a Lord. Everyone's playing with Bowmasters. Well, I'm not happy about that, but I am a little eerie that, you know, the game still is going on. They could just, like if they play a Shield Dread, that's not really good for me. It's pretty bad. Oh, God. Glad we still have them Dismembers in the deck. Alright, well, this suddenly got really hard really fast. Caracas, not very good versus any of this. Okay, so I'm hoping there's no cancel. Should I keep this in my hand for any reason? Maybe for a grief? Okay, I'm gonna play Chalice on one. Just Chalice on one, screw me over. I have Mistcaller, Tide Shaper. What do they have in this deck?
It's a mystery.
Could be anything. Wish I had Sveloon. I'm assuming this does something. Like that they have Fatal Push or something. I could be totally wrong. The little black creature in front of you is the real reason elves are dead, not Fury. Oh, here's Voidwalker. That could win the game by itself! Okay, we got a Lord. Let's start attacking with Mistcaller. They block with Plague Engineer, fine. They block with Voidwalker, also fine.
Dossivoga can't block.
Oh, that's true. Can't even block. I keep forgetting about that. I know I can't block yet. Oh, come on! You just topped it. Oh, Karn the Great Creator. Okay, that's fine. Not happy about that, but okay. Choose an art. Reveal an artifact card. What are you gonna go get?
Ensnaring Bridge.
Would not be useful right now with this Plague Engineer on the board. So actually, I should have attacked with the Lord of Atlantis last turn. They did get Ensnaring Bridge. Can I do it? Yeah, I can deal with that eventually one day. That day is not today, though. I need...
Dismember would be great.
Wasteland might work. Ugh, that's not the time to draw an island. Okay, so I go all out attack Karn. You block with one thing. Or do I go all out attack you? You draw a card. How does this work? I could attack them for 6. If they don't block, things get bigger. So I guess they could block. They take 4. The problem is if I don't kill this Karn, that could be a really big problem down the road. They're going to draw a card. They're going to play this thingamabob.
If he plays any lands, it is Trader's dice.
That doesn't matter. They don't care.
They might.
Okay, I guess we're going to attack Karn. Most concerned about this thing. Because I don't think I can kill them in 2 turns. They block Lord, take 4. I still have 4 power on the board. They play Bridge. And then this Karn might take over. My Null Rod limits their options? Helm of Obedience doesn't do anything here. Okay. But if they do play Bridge, it also limits what they can do with the Voidwalker. So we might be on a little bit of a standstill. Okay, they do intend on emptying their hand here. Or at least going down to 2. This is a pretty good lock by itself, because if they draw Shield Dread, then I'm screwed. I guess they're going to Ritual. Or Thoughtseize, that's fine. No, the Thoughtseize encounter. They could have lost 2 life there. Okay, we have Ottawaras in our deck, and it's Ottawara or bust, really. It's Ottawara or bust, so I can't attack with anything. I will pass. Nobody can attack, no one can do anything. Gloria, I guess I will pray. But I'm not a virgin, man. No, grief. Good grief. Is there anything with counters on it? No, nothing yet. I'll hit the Voidwalker, I guess. Nothing can attack. It's all a big standstill. No! I need Cavernous Souls for this Tide Shaper.
Brief isn't legendary. No.
I would not say that we are favored from here. We are... Oh, that sucks. Okay. Hopefully this card can't do very much. But they can, like, animate our... The problem is they can animate our Null Rod. Till the next turn, up to one target non-creature artifact becomes an artifact creature with power and toughness each equal to its mana value, which is 2. And then they just have to kill it. Oh, they killed our Chalice of the Void. Oh, they helped us! That's great! Force of Negation. Great card. Okay, let's take away some of their black mana, preventing Shield Dread from being cast. And if they want to play another land, then they have to lose the City of Traders. Okay, you can't attack, neither can I. So I have no idea what they're going to do with this Karn. Tide Shaper online. Now we're probably just an Ottawa away from winning. Is there any other way I can deal with this stupid bridge? What's in my deck? I think it's Ottawa or nothing. Oh, I didn't bring in Hercules. I didn't even know they had Karn the Great Creator until this round, but I would have definitely brought in Hercules if I knew. I mean, it's like a race. Are they gonna find Shieldred first, or are we gonna find Hercules first? Sorry, Ottawa first. That's basically what it comes down to. Okay, what can they get with Karn? That would even matter. They got Lattice. They need a lot of mana for Lattice. It's gonna be stuck in their hand for a little while. No! So now are we lost?
Just gets
Damn it, I don't have mana to counter this stupid Lattice. I'm like one short. So now I'm lost, right? Permanents or artifacts in addition to all cards that aren't on the battlefield. No! Can't do anything. We need wait. No, they can't. They can. Activate abilities of artifacts. Activate abilities that cannot be activated. Huh? Why not? Oh yeah, the Null Rod! The Null Rod shut them down! Now they're gonna deck themselves! And we drew the Otawara! What is going on here? Okay, so they can't attack. We gonna attack. The moment that we can attack, they die. Alright, well played. That's hilarious. Ah, this is great. Alright, now they're gonna realize, yeah, you shut me down. I shut you down. This is the old-fashioned Karn the Great Creator. Look, this is the design you are made from, by the way. So Ben is like, this isn't modern? It's like, what is this banned card doing here?
So what's going on here? Everything's just shut down?
Yes. So basically, we were gonna win, 100%, because they eventually they're gonna draw cards that aren't lands, and will attack for 10 probably. What can we can attack for 2, 4, 10. Yeah, we have exactly 10 on the board. I'm glad I turned one of these into a basic island. Yeah, this is an island, because otherwise, if I hit this, then they could have got it sacked. Okay, right now they're playing lands because they can, but at some point they can't play lands. At some point, they gotta start holding cards in their hand. Oh, fixed title? Oh, sorry about that. How do we fix the titles around here?
Somewhere on the left.
Here. Yeah, I know. Playing Legacy Merfolk. Yeah, sorry about that. No one complained up to this point. They keep drawing lands. Wow, what a time. I mean, they're just delaying the inevitable, though. You got lands, I got lands, too. Yeah, Null Rod carrying us to... Get your Null Rods, people! Also get them at FusionGamingOnline.com. That's where I got my Null Rods from. I'm sure they have more Null Rods up there. I like this artifact-looking Svalin. That looks nice. Very cool. Oh, could I attack that turn? And I just opted not to? Yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah, you may attack for 3. I could attack for 2 with my few creatures. Okay, now I can attack with everything, though. Okay, let's not screw this up. Hold on, what are we attacking here? Attack Bomberman, attack Bomber Boss, sorry. That is 10 damage Arunis. All Island Walk, yeah. Thank you.
Very symmetrical card right now.
That is not the way I expected to win that game, but I will take it. Yeah, I totally forgot about my own Null Rod on the board, screwing them over.
That was beautiful.
That was 2 matches won with Null Rod. 2 matches. And I keep telling people, like, this card is insane in Merfolk. Would be hilarious if you would counter that lattice. It would be actually hilarious if I conceded there, because I would have countered it. Yeah, that actually won me the game. You won the die roll. Would you like to play first? Yes. This hand could be really bad against... Like, this is only good versus... I don't know. I don't even know if this is good against anything. Like, even against Delver, there's no power here. I think I'm going to mulligan this hand. It's just a bunch of loose crap. This hand is also pretty bad, but I guess I'll keep it. I'll dump 1 force. Yeah, don't play Lattice into Null Rod. It's one of those interactions you don't know until you've faced it. People playing Karn are like, I can cast Lattice, so I win. So they think. Okay, we'll just start off. Actually, Tide Shaper is so important in this meta. I'm just going to hold on to it for a turn. It's also possible I want to pitch it to Force a Will, depending on what my opponent does. So we'll just wait a turn. Ancient Tomb. Chromox. Oh, is it mono red? Is it mono red? It's something. The hell is this? Okay, it is some deck. I will play a Tide Shaper with Kicker and hit the Ancient Tomb. Hopefully slow them down by... I think it's some sort of initiative deck. Which I guess I'm okay with, because we do have a Force of Will. I have 3 mana still. Wow, they can't do anything about this. Okay, we got our Svalin in play. Svalin is not just for Modern, it's also for Legacy. Faxeth says, once I was on Paper Tournament, that one player tried to force a Vigor Lattice, and the last player countered it with a pitched Force of Will. Oh my goodness. And someone not playing called a judge. Seasoned Engineer can't be countered because of this stupid thing. Alright, it's a race. Your baloney card versus my baloney cards. Alright, I usually lose to these decks. They are insanely tough. Okay, we get to go double Lord, though. This is our best chance of maybe winning. It's actually not bad. It's a good curve out. Alright, wow! Look at that! Look at that, against Initiative. Okay, versus Initiative. All these cards suck. Yeah, none of this is good. Okay, they have some red cards. I think they had some red cards because they exiled a red. So I think it's red-white Initiative, so I'll bring in Blue Elemental Blast and Hydro Blast, but it doesn't look good. Okay, we're on the play, so we can bring in Chalice. I would only have Chalice of the Void on the play to play on 0. But I would side it out on the draw. Just hit the Chrome Moxes. It's not and the Lotus Petals. It's not a good play. It's not a great play though. It's just for the play. It's not a good play even on the play, but I mean I'll go with it. Okay, cards to take out. True Name is good. Svaelun is good. Trickster is very mediocre. Hexcatcher sucks. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Hexcatcher, but also I'm not a fan of Mistcaller either. Not a fan of anything. I mean, I'll take out a Hexcatcher. So Hexcatcher's just weak. It's a weak card. It's easy play Null Rod, but I think I would prefer my Vial more. No manas. Or, no blue manas. Ugh, no beef. We need beef. Or do we keep this and hope to just... I wonder, like, should I be greedy versus these decks? Just force will the first Chromox that I see and just hope that that's all they had?
Yeah.
They have so many, like, dual, like, those soul lands, though. Keep, I guess. Okay, we're gonna get rid of, Vial and the Blue Elemental Blast. Here's Chromox.
So you could have countered that.
Yeah, well, with my first hand, sure. Still playing Anointed Peacekeeper. Well, that card's fine. I wonder if they're still playing the 3/1 flyer that, like, sort of thought seizes you. Never much been into proxies. I like the feel of actually owning cards. I like both. I like proxying cards that I think I'm not going to use very much. Oh, look at that. They had a perfect curve. Turn 2, Uncounterable Seasoned Dungeoneer. That is, like, the dream. That's called everything. Okay. Now, we do have Trickster. I can, like, tap this down for a few turns. Maybe we can steal the initiative back. Maybe. They're gonna Forge. And then maybe they're gonna Trap. Sure.
I like this dungeon mechanic, but they need to have more of these things.
No, they don't. At least not from this initiative thing. I mean, there's actually a lot of dungeon stuff. It just mostly sucks. Don't do anything. Just pass the turn. Just pass the turn. You want to pass the turn here. Fuck.
Donkey, come on.
The thing will block me. Oh! Sweet. Oh no, but do I want to kill this thing? Ah! It's a 6! It's a 5/6 now. Ah, so annoying. Although, if we draw one more card, if I draw one more land, maybe we can Otawara back to their hand. Well... Goodbye, monkey. Oh no, I am going to get a land, because I'm going to get the initiative all of a sudden. Then they're going to get the initiative. I'm going to get trapped. Okay, I have the initiative now. They land. Put the land in play. Or I should have, I guess, played the Master of the Pearl Trident. With the Cavern Souls, I missed out on a point of damage. Hopefully that doesn't matter. What is this dungeon nonsense? Like, very good question. Very, very good question. Okay, so you're going to hit me for 10, because they're going to trap me for 5. Then I'm going to hit them back. Oh no, but I'm only going to get the +1/+1 counters. But then I get to bounce the Seasoned Dungeoneer for 1 turn. But then they're going to replay it, and this thing just goes on all over again. That's interesting. I have 4 life, so I can bounce you with Otawara. You come back down, I dismember you, and then hopefully you're donezo. Okay, maybe I can race this. This is a very rare moment where maybe I can actually race this crap. What do we want? We want Forge. Give me counters. Put the counters on my Trickster. Okay, I'll play the Cavern of Souls. Merfolk. What's the next one? Next one, use a draw card. Not lovely, but... When you have attack, target attacking Cleric, Rogue, Warrior gains protection from creatures until end of turn. Baloney. And then next round I can play Svaelun. Oh, I'm sweating though. They just play another creature and I'm dead. Okay, create X 2/2 red. X equals 4. X 2/2 red human knight creature tokens with trample and haste. One or more creatures you control deal combat damage to one or more players this turn. You become the monarch. This is terrible. Okay, that I couldn't play around. That's a lot of mana. So actually, they were very blessed to be mana screwed, and I die anyway.
Nine.
Do I die anyway? Yeah, I super die anyway. Damn, that was close. So I have Force Negation in the deck? I don't think so. Nah, okay, just pass. No. Okay, I should have Force Negation instead of, what's it called? Chalice. Oh no, I'm on the play. Oh, why did I brought Chalice in on the draw. That was stupid. I thought I was, you know, I lose versus this deck so often that I just assumed I was on the play. Ah, this hand's too crappy. I would force a will once, and then my hand just sort of sucks. This hand looks so similar. I'll keep it though. Guess we'll just go island and then save turn 2, Tide Shaper for turn 2. And maybe, as long as they don't have a busted hand here. See, look at that. This Chalice would have done some work here. They're so lucky. They have Chromox every game. And Lotus Petal. Okay, so... Oh, it's too bad. You know what? I didn't think about putting Tide Shaper on turn 1 for nothing. Well, anyway. Okay, so they're gonna have Seasoned Dungeoneer. And this is a... If they didn't get a land, this might be more fair. But they do get a land. Which really sucks. Okay, they got the plains. We're gonna get this thing out of here.
Bye.
But they are gonna get another... Well, I guess the second one sucks. They could scry 2, I guess. Ooh, Wasteland. That's actually better than Tide Shaper. Or it's not?
Get rid of the land.
No, it is better. Yeah, if I Tide Shaper the land, they could play another land. And do something. I'm just gonna play Tide Shaper for 1. And then Wasteland, the City of Traders. So they have to have a 2-drop in order to compete. And then after this, we get lands.
I forgot to nominate City of Ass in today's morning show topic.
Oh.
How much is that card worth? Look it up.
Probably not much. Oh, they're gonna scry too. $21 for City of Ass, yeah. Those comedy cards.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, they play planes. Nah. Got some life. Okay, maybe this can turn around. They don't have any more removal.
I'm gonna flip the pancake here.
They're on the other side of this thing, so they create a treasure token. Dismember is a good card. It's not bad, and we're not under a lot of pressure, so it's not a problem playing it. No! How does this work? Does it just loops over and over again? Create 1 token. All right, 1 is more than 0.
Value.
Yeah.
Big value.
And they draw a card. So what if I become the monarch, though? Okay, what do I want to hit? That's white mana, so I'll hit the red. How does this work? Haste trample, be your end step. So where are we now on this initiative? When you, what is this? Create a 4/1 black skeleton creature token with menace onto the battlefield. It just gets worse and worse. No. I guess I'll do nothing with my mana. They're just gonna milk this as much. I need an Island Walk Lord. Island Walk or bust. No. Now saving my mana sucks. Okay, Sveiloon. Oh, whatever. This is a tough matchup. beginning of your end step, draw a card. I missed the original Monarch emblem token. Okay, so now they get to look through the deck for anything. This is so frustrating. In addition to all this other garbage we have to deal with in Legacy, this initiative crap still exists. Oh yeah, that's great. Oh, so they have the initiative, but like, I don't get it. Take the initiative. I'm just curious, what happens when you've gone through the whole Undercity? Is initiative just super Monarch? Yep. Okay, I'm just gonna resign.
Lame.
Yeah. It was we had opportunities to come back, but yeah, it was too bad. That was such a good start. They just went nowhere. Yeah, I need to take the initiative again. I need to take the initiative again. That game we had chances. They had 2 swords to plowshares, so then we actually had no chance.
Only 567 people in the legacy pool. It seems a little low.
No, I think that's normal for Legacy. Let's see. Can I go 4-1 for? I don't think I've gone like better than 3-2 on camera with Merfolk. Even though I think Merfolk in Legacy is far more better positioned than in Modern. Differences for Modern and Legacy Merfolk? We have access to Force of Will. We don't have access to some super powerful cards like Null Rod, Caracas. What else do we have in here? Yeah, that's it. Oh, we have some Hydroblasts and Pyroblasts. Oh, and True Name Nemesis. Yeah, True Name Nemesis is nice versus the right matchups. Cracks would be quite a weaker card in Modern. Not really. You can bounce your own Sveloon. So, I mean, that's one of the interactions. No, I think it would be great. You can bounce, Ragavan perpetually. Just make them cast it over and over again. What else would it interact with? I think that what would Caracas do in Modern?
Ask that to ChatGPT.
Nothing versus Crashing Footfalls. Not much. Nothing versus Mono Green Tron. Well, you could bounce an Ulamog, but I wouldn't say that's good value. Nothing versus Burn. I guess the only relevant legendary creature is Ragavan. That's it. Nothing. Oh, you could bounce Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth. Yeah. So the real value is just bouncing my own Sveloon and making Dragon Rage Tron a little bit annoyed. It's a cold town. It's a cold town, people.
Ha 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 ha.
Ah, revenge. That actually is fitting for the initiative matchup because I won the first game and they won the second and third. Ragavan isn't much of a threat anymore. It is a threat to me. I'll keep this. Hand looks nice. And we lost the die roll, but that's okay. We do have Dismember for turn 1. If it's Dismember is super hitter. It's like 50-50 whether it does anything in any particular matchup. Forest, hey? What could this be? Mono Green Cloud Post? Wasteland. Useless. Misty Rainforest.
Mono Green Bong Cloud.
Yeah. I guess we're just playing Cavern of Souls passing. I don't even know what we're up against. Merfolk has a stable 50% overall win rate in Modern. That sounds terrible. I don't like the sound of that.
It's a coin flip.
Oh, is this Rhinos? Looks like it's Rhinos. It's Rhinos! Here's where they, what's it called? They're probably gonna have a Simian Spirit Guide and just like pitch it to this. Which if they do, then they do. Whatever. Oh, good. It worked. And if it worked, I guess we're gonna deal with this. And pass the turn again. %50 is actually good? I don't know. I want to be 60%.
I want to be 1%.
Crashing Footfall says, enter the exile something. Come on, attack me for 2. Yeah, I dare you. Okay, it looks good. I actually usually get rolled by this deck. I don't have a... I think I've lost to Crashing Footfalls in Legacy like 100% of the time. So I'm pretty happy that I have Force Negation in my deck. I want to say like I should have a better win rate, but it just hasn't like worked out that way. I'm just going to play my Lords, attack for as much as possible. Probably pitch Trickster to force a will if necessary.
Attack for nothing.
Scamming Living End is 53% overall. Okay. Then that's how, when you put it like that, Witherfang, I guess that's good. Sugarcane says, as a Goryo's Vengeance player, it'd be cool to have Caracas as a 5th Ephemerate with added protection. Oh. That's one way of looking at it. Oh, you think you can block me, huh? Block this. And worst case scenario, I'll dismember something. You're gonna tap my master.
Ha 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 ha! Revenge!
Yeah. Hopefully this is a revenge match. How does Merfolk stack up against goblins? In Modern, terrible. I would say I have like... It's a horrible matchup. I might have anywhere between 5 to... like 5 to 10% win rate. In Legacy, it looks bad on paper, but somehow I win a lot. Mistcaller helps a lot for some no reason. It's not even uncounterable, dude. How much power do I have on the battlefield? I have a lot. Okay, let's just pitch Force Will to Force Will. So, for whatever... Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Well then. Second Lord, just in case they have like a Simian Spirit Guide. Yeah, they do have Simian Spirit Guide. So I'll pay for it, but then I'll sack the second one, and then they'll have nothing in play. And the Hex Catcher doesn't mean anything at this point anyway. And I can dismember the Shardless Agent and Trickster. Or are they going to attack? If they attack, I'll dismember. No. I got everything. My friend. Which you're not my friend. Are you running Preordain? No. The card is bad. Cantrips are not good in a Merfolk deck where every single mana that you have needs to be spent on like casting cards or holding something else up. And of course, and Preordain on top of that is like sorcery speed. That's just terrible. It's a very bad card in Merfolk. It's like a marginally bad card in Merfolk. Merfolk players have been running cantrips or trying to run cantrips for years, and in the end, they just don't win. Like, you look at it, it's sort of, when you, like, this is how I would put it. When you play them, they sort of feel good, but then you look at your win rate in the end, and, like, you're not winning more than, like, a regular Merfolk deck. Like, that's just what it comes down to. And if you just put, like, more cantrips in, you just have, it's because there's, like, hands where you have, like, more cantrips than, like, creatures to play. And that's not good either. Footfalls. Oh, I totally forgot about this thing. That was on suspend the entire time, wasn't it? Yeah, completely forgot about it.
Boing.
Okay, do we want Blue Elemental Blast and Hydro Blast? I think they have some red cards. They got Fury. Force Negation. That's what we got him here. Chalice of the Void, baby. Urkel's Recall. Useless. Surgical Extract. I think Surgical is good. Because after one Footfalls, I just have to deal with it. Then I surgical that thing, and I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the game. Miscall. Useless. Only useful thing is to back up Hexcatcher. True Name Nemesis is a bit clunky. I have to get rid of 5 cards. Okay, I'm not in love with Trickster. True name is a bit awkward. Like, it isn't... Oh, no, hold on. Dismember's crap. Dismember is very mediocre. Okay, we'll bring... Trickster, come back. I don't like you. But you know what? You're better than nothing. With the Fang says, I don't think you should play Puredane and Merfolk. No, Lorien Revealed is also just equally bad.
Lorien.
And we'll keep this, because it has a Chalice of the Void, which they're going to force a will, but, you know, what am I going to do?
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna... Whoa! Whoa! Slow down! Well, that's one way of beating Chalice of the Void. See, this is what we don't have in Modern anymore. And that's like why I lose to this deck. Can I even beat this? Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, you're gonna get Surgical next turn.
What do they have here? That doesn't matter. They do have Fury. They have Brazen Borrower. Minskin Boo. Too soon. I didn't even get a turn with my Chalice. Do I even show? How do I... Okay, I get hit for 8. I play Lord. Hexcatcher, I can block 1. I need Sveloon now. Come on, Sveloon. I guess Dismember was a good card after all. Well, I can control one of them, maybe. Tide Shaper. That might help. Because I can go Hexcatcher, Tide Shaper next turn. Oh god, they don't even have an island in play. Okay, we're going to start off with Lord. Who knows, maybe they have another Simian Spirit Guide. I'll just play Chalice right now. There is a world where I can get out of this.
I don't think so.
Okay, so I am going to have to sack a million creatures, though. I'm going to hit for 8. I go to 4. Oh, no, maybe there isn't. Another Footfalls. Because I have to double block next turn. I have to block both of them next turn. Killing one doesn't do enough. So I need a Trickster. Trickster would save me. No, that's not Trickster. Is it worth resigning? So I play Tide Shaper, Hexcatcher. How big is everything? I could go. Okay, I could still go Trickster into something.
I think you're toast.
That's a very... I could go... If I rip Trickster into Lord, I could block the next Rhino. How many non-creature interaction spells do you recommend? It depends on the meta. If you need to... I've sometimes played with like 20 creatures, 20 to 24, and just have a bunch of interaction. Look at this. I would stabilize easily if this was turn 2. Also, none of this would have happened if it was turn 2. Okay, how big is everything? Actually, maybe there's a world... Okay, you kill this, deal 1 damage to this. There's a world where I can let 2 things live. Not really. I think everything dies no matter what. It's great if I can keep 1 thing. Two, it dies. This dies. The problem is you can do like 3 damage to the Lord, 1 damage to the Tide Shaper, and it will die in the end. So... If I can't keep everything, then I can kill a Rhino blocking with 2 Lords. And then I just send the Tide Shaper at the other one. But there is a chance I can get my opponent to make a mistake if I block with Tide Shaper and Lord. Is that relevant? Does that matter? They mix up the blocks. It's not clean magic, though. Keep my life total as high as possible. Is there a way I can save? Okay, double block here. You kill this. 1 damage. I take 2. This thing dies. I double block with... Yeah, there's nothing. I could just maybe trick them, blocking with Tide Shaper and Lord, and they stack the damage on the Tide Shaper first. Okay. Trickster or bust. Oliver says, in my deck, I go all... Well, the goblins are interaction in themselves, right?
Lightning bolt.
Sveilun would also give me another turn. No. Okay. Close. Close, but no donut. Oh yeah, Ottawara would be a great draw too. Yeah, Ottawara would be a draw. Well.
You won
Yeah,
the game.
we had to block both. That's too bad. It was really close.
You won the game.
Oliver says, I was about to say Dismember would be great here. Problem with Dismember versus Footfalls is like, so first off, you're assuming Crashing Footfalls resolves, which is not good. And then Dismember, he still deals 4 damage to you. And then you're only dealing with half of the card. So
Premium 7.
You won the die roll. You like to play first. I would love
Premium
to go
7.
first. Force Negation, unfortunately, exiles the card. Martin, kill the guard. Thanks so much for joining the coffee crew. This hand's not bad, but it's not great either. And the biggest problem I have is, like, if I force a negate away my Sveilun, I have nothing. And another problem is if I force negate, what's it called? Crashing Footfalls, then... Well, then I can't even hit it with Surgical Extraction. You and I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. If they don't have turn 1 play, then like I can go Land Vile Wasteland. They mulliganed. It's a close hand though. I mean, I do like this card for this matchup. It's a good grinding card.
Grindy.
It's grindy.
They mulliganed.
But it's slow. Like this deck is really fast. Because of the Spirit Guides, it's a pretty fast deck.
And they're looking for those spirit guides, so they mulligan.
If your opening hand in Legacy looks like Modern, maybe mulligan. Well, we got Wasteland here. Wasteland, baby. Come on, blue card that I can pitch away. That is not it. I guess I'll play this. So if we can survive one more turn, then I can hardcast Force Negation. But like, what are the odds of that happening? I was thinking of Languish instead of Dismember. Yeah, that'll work, but it'll also wipe out all my creatures. Not something I'm looking forward to. Taiga. Island. I would think they would want to do something right now. Oh, that's interesting. Sure. So now I have an opportunity. Oh, I have an opportunity to slam Sveilun here.
Dirty.
And then next turn play Vile, and yeah, I like this. Let's just slam a Sveilun. They don't got it right now. They might have to tap out for it. I think if they had it, they would have tapped out.
They would have done it for sure.
Okay, so Shardless Agent, or sorry, Violent Outburst, that's fine. A new inclusion. I don't play with Force Negation in my deck. Okay, it worked. So let's start drawing some cards back. I could also just hit the Violent Outburst. That would hit half their field,
That's
half
right.
the cards.
Should do that.
What do you think, chat? Should I hit Violent Outburst?
They wouldn't see it coming.
They most certainly wouldn't.
He might have more in his hand.
They could. They didn't play Shardless Agent. Like, they would definitely play Shardless Agent there.
Do it. Yeah, do it.
Ah, there's Shardless Agent. Elvish Spirit Guide, Endurance, and this thing. Alright, we got rid of all your Violent Outbursts. So, we are racing right. Oh, I should have attacked first. Oh, that was stupid. I'll get rid of this one. So, Elvish Spirit Guide, Fire and Ice, Endurance, and Shardless Agent. And they've got... they got everything. Okay, I will... They have a land. They have land for... So I can't really... If I wastelanding them might not do anything. They don't need the red. I should have attacked first, just to give myself a better idea what I should do with my hand. Also, I should have attacked with the Lord on the battlefield. There's no reason not... Okay, I'm playing really loose here. Actually, none of my moves are difficult. I should just play out my cards. I might want to keep Wasteland, actually, so that I have Otawara up. They need the mana? They don't. I mean, if they draw a land, I guess they could go Elvish Spirit Guide, tap my Sveloon. I really want Otawara up to bounce the other, at least one of the rhinos.
Take him down to 2 mana.
Do you know what? I could make a decision later. Could see how the turn shakes out. I mean, if they play Shardless Agent, tap out, pass. Okay, they didn't. Oh, they have to use the blue here, so they don't have ice up anyway. Okay, still have perfect information. So we're still not going to wasteland. They have an endurance. This is gonna be a little tough. I do have Island Walk though, so, and they don't have 8 damage coming at me. They only have like 6, I guess.
Trickster.
Yeah. Creatures. I'm in a good spot.
You can bounce one of them.
What are they Elvish Spirit Guiding for? They don't have a... Or they're gonna fire. No, but it's gonna get countered by the ward. Yeah, oops. Yeah, this is not gonna work the way you think it does. Maybe I should waste land. Oh, well, I drew a land, so actually that was good.
Big, 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 big.
No, I don't need anything. Well, I mean, more creatures are welcome. I should have wastelanded this before. Okay, no fire for you.
And you can bounce a rhino.
Yeah, I can still bounce a rhino. I'll hide that I have a wasteland in my hand. Did they suspend a Footfalls? I don't think so. I exiled all their Violent Outbursts, so look how clever I am. Really, I could have got rid of all those stupid rhinos from here on out.
You have another search.
They can't play Brazen Borrower. They can play Endurance. So I get hit for 6. It's a bit of a race. They're going to play Endurance. I could leave Sveloon up, but I really don't want to. Why'd they pitch their Spirit Guide to cast this? What do they draw for blue mana that they could use? Or do they have another... Well, anyway, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, Merfolk plays. I would really like a Merfolk. I would like more Merfolk. Oh, they're gonna ice my Sveloon. That sucks. So, oh, they did draw another... I was figured if they played Elvish Spirit Guide to cast the Endurance, they must have another Spirit Guide. No, looks like I'm gonna lose here. I'm just flooding. I'm just flooding. Pass. So I'm gonna get hit for 3, 7, 9. That's not good. So, I might have to be on... Well, I am going to be on blocking duty. Now, this is why we don't have fast man in Modern. Exactly. This is the reason. Okay, let's see. Do I get Trickster or something?
That would be pretty good.
A Lord would be not good enough, actually. I don't even know what I want. That is not good here. Alright, I guess we have to attack with Sveloon and then pray. Yeah, this was a dud. I think we had really good chances here. I just flooded out.
Lame.
Yeah, we had really... Yeah, I did. I drew literally no more creatures after this. Did I have anything else? Maybe one creature before then? They put on the bottom of my lap. Or no, they targeted themselves with their own endurance. Okay, well, what, do I
Take
die?
his rhinos away from him.
Take... I can't even do that. They put it back in their deck. Anyway. Oh well. That's magic, I guess. That's magic, folks.
No!
Wow, look, it looks so promising. I don't know, I can't beat the deck. That's how those get. The onus is always on me, and then it never happens. Rhinos is a really fair deck for Legacy. But yeah, I agree. It's just a high value deck. But it still has, like, you know, it's like Modern. It's like, it's got a lot of value packed in a few cards, and it's got really good interaction, because that's Force of Will. I won the die roll. I will keep. Hand looks decent. You know what's funny? We barely played it versus any Bowmaster decks. How many Bowmaster decks do we play in Legacy? One, maybe?
One. I saw him one time. Which is one too many.
And no rings.
Yeah, not a single one.
Why not attack with Lord of Atlantis? It didn't have Island Walk. I mean, you're right. I could attack. I would just show my, just fearlessly attack. In some ways, they might not block it because, well, why would I be attacking with Lord of Atlantis unless I had a trick up my sleeve? The Sveloon bug struck again. I have an active Sveloon on the battlefield. Draw nothing. I mean, maybe I'm punished for playing the Surgicals. Can't remember what else to put in my deck, though. We'll start the party off with... I think Caracas. Go Caracas into Tide Shaper. Or do I go Cavernous Souls, just in case I draw... Okay, maybe we'll go Cavernous Souls, Merfolk. If we draw an island, maybe we'll be playing Trickster. I just don't want to expose it to Wasteland. What's your most played format, Nikachu? Overall, Modern. But I played a lot of Legacy this year. I probably played more Legacy this year than Modern. Surprisingly, 0 Reanimators on this run. Reanimator, according to MTG Goldfish, just collapsed. I don't even have a good explanation for it. It just died. Maybe they can't, like, Grizzlebrand sucks versus Bowmasters, but they have a Traxa. So I can't explain it. Bloodstained Mire, what does that mean? Is a scam in Legacy? Legacy scam? So this is a good spot where if I had an island, I'd be playing Merfolk Trickster. I can't do anything. I'm going to play my Caracas and pass. I don't even want to play Tide Shaper on that damn thing. It morphed into the blue-black type of deck. It's because Shadow decks play 4 Reanimates. I get, yeah. Reanimate their Street Wraith. Sometimes works.
Haven't seen Street Wraith in a while. How's he been doing?
What's your favorite deck that isn't Fish? I don't play any other deck that isn't Fish. I only play Merfolk.
Let me play Spirits.
In Pioneer, but that's basically Merfolk. Do you have this deck list posted somewhere? I need to hat check these Merfolk. Well, here. You get ready for the screenshot. All right.
When are we gonna go play more mini golf with Jacob?
Oh, when we go back to... I'll pass this. Let them do something. Okay, you got it? Here, screenshot this. It's also in the paywalled version of my Discord, but it doesn't have to be. I mean, this is not secret tech or anything. You got it? Take it with your phone. You got it with your phone? Okay. You can look at it in the replay. Exactly the second one. Oh, it's Shadow. It's a shadowy deck. Oh, it's... I have no idea. Storm! It could be Storm again. It's Storm! What to do? Guess I die. Well, we already know what we can do versus Storm. Do bad things. Okay, I'll play Tide Shaper. Just to get a clock on the battlefield. So what color do I hit? I guess I hit... I have to hit something. Hit the rituals, maybe? Cancel. Attack for 2 first. And pass. Yeah, we're gonna lean on Null Rod. Game 2 and 3.
You should have 10 of them in the deck. Maybe even 12.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, I got the picture of the Merfolk deck, but I'm gonna throw it in the trash and build goblins instead. King Ginger says, if they use the talisman, you'll be able to tutor it use it for a tutor for a Force of Will. Yeah, I know, but then they're gonna kill me before they even let me take a turn. Well, they're thinking hard about this, so I guess that's some good news. I guess they don't want to like tutor for a Lion's Eye Diamond just to play it, dump their entire hand, which is gas. Probably a lot of things to think about. Like Hex, I have Hex Catcher mana up. It really looks like I have Hex Catcher. Looks like I have a lot of stuff. Yeah, Storm, I don't mind playing against Storm, as long as I have the Null Rods. If I don't have the Null Rods... Because the thing with Storm, I am a firm believer that to beat Storm, you should be focusing on what's on the battlefield. It's a weird thing to say, because they're a combo deck, but I think you should be focusing on the cards that enter the battlefield instead of cards that are in their hand. Because they have between things like... Veil of Summer or Thoughtseize or any of those things, like you just can't fight them with counter spells. Like Force Will and Force Negation just aren't going to get the job done, and they don't scale nearly as well. Like Null Rod hits this and this. Red of Flame or Rightio. Okay, you got a ritual off. No black mana though. Oh, how many Rite of Flames do they have? They put a Rite of Flame over here. Rite of Flame into Rite of Flame. Here we go. Give me a talisman. It's mine now. I can only use that as a sorcery. Activate only during your turn. Oh, well. Sort of useless to me. Lion's Eye Diamond. Okay. Looks like we're going to spin the wheel. Hope for a better future. It's Veil of Summer. Oh, God. See, I can't deal crap. Like, if I had counter spells, this wouldn't do anything. Yeah, there's the Echo. Now, do I put the Trickster in play, or do I hope for better things? I think I'm going to hope for better things, because if I'm going to race, I'd rather have Lords in play, so let's just shuffle our Tricksters away. This hand sucks! This hand sucks. I still have a Trickster. I got some Dismembers. Some delicious Dismembers. I don't even have Svelune anymore. King Ginger says, I wonder if there are some cool cards that remove counters for value. Then you remove 2 counters from the talisman before you activate it. I don't know. It sounds jank. Alright, let's see. Did they brick? I mean, if they have a random hand, I mean, they might just have to pass back. Another Chromox. Yeah, you got it. What the heck just happened? Yeah, well, they played Echo of Eons, which is Time Twister, basically. Aren't there decks using Power Conduit right now? I have no idea what that is. Remove a counter from a permanent you control. No one's playing this card. Another's Lion's Eye Diamond. This card. Sure. So they basically refill their hand next turn. Okay, I got it. Ugh, can't I just let this all resolve?
No. Daybreak Games wants you to enjoy the experience.
Yeah, exactly. Alright. It's time for you to feel the pain. The pain of Merfolk Trickster. I guess I'm going to keep this talisman for a little while. It's my talisman now. Is there anything is there anything useful I can tutor for? I swear I have used this to go get a Null Rod before, and it was very funny. I guess I should take this thing up to 3 to get True Name onto the battlefield, because that's the only other creature in my hand. And look at that, I draw Hexcatcher. How rude. Especially since I sort of want to get this Tide Shaper in play. To hit something. Whatever. Cast. Yeah, I have to play the Hexcatcher on my turn. I guess I win next turn if they don't combo off. Like they basically have a one-sided Time Twister. They're drawing 7 cards. What are their actually? I don't know those cards, right? I do know those cards. Dark Ritual, Burning Wish, Veil of Summer, Dark Ritual, Burning Wish. Ugh, I don't like those Burning Wishes. Those are evil Burning Wishes. Burning Wish, evil, no good. Burning Wish, bad. I guess Legacy Storm isn't doing Goblin Electromancers. Oh yeah, it's terrible. So this is a whole different ball game down here. Yeah, Modern Storm a long time ago played Electromancer. Lion's Eye, another Lion's Eye Diamond. All right, you're playing your cards. And they can't even if they crack it, like they're free to crack it. Yeah, these Burning Wishes are burning my brain. Okay, if I sack everything, would it help? 1, 2, 3, 4. But then you go crack for black. Like they can't discard the cards that they have here. Crack for black, crack for red. They probably just combo off with just that stuff. Okay, sure. Go for it. Yield until end of next end step. Hands free. The life of Legacy, people. The life of Legacy.
Sadly, you're pretty dead. Well, you don't know that.
Well, not for the match, but for this game, yes.
Whew.
Does it say protection from you and permanents you control gain hexproof from blue and black until end of turn? Spells you control can't be countered. That also can't be countered. Boo. You got Thoughtseize. No! I'm gonna get my true name in play. So what's our last card? Ad nauseum? They're not Lethal Storm. Okay, so just skipping through is bad. They have another talisman, which they can go find the thing. And by the thing, I mean the win condition. Oh, actually, they don't even need it. They still had Burning Wish in their exiled zone. Get Tendrils and I die. Okay.
Lame.
We all knew it was coming. Okay, Blue Elemental Blast, Hydro Blast, the Force Negations, which are not great, but, you know, whatever. Null Rod. Chalice of the Void. To get rid of Ether Vial. Also, because we take out Ether Vials, we need that land. Just a random land. Cards that were bad before. Dismember is bad. I hate drawing Dismembers when my opponent goes Echo Vion. So rude. True Name Nemesis. 2 Clunkaroony. Oh, I gotta bring something in. Is that when we brought the Surgical in? Maybe? Okay, we're in 1 Surgical. Looks beautiful. Looks better than a True Name Nemesis. Hercules? I have no idea what you would use Hercules for. What, to bounce 0 mana artifacts that they can replay for 0 mana? That's a hell of a play. Null Run. Okay, Surgical at the very least is like a peek. We just see what's going on in their hands so we can sculpt a better game plan. That's like, that is the worst case scenario. Which I sort of like for it. Maybe it's not good. Maybe it's not good enough. But that's like the idea. Yeah, Hercules Recall is just way too narrow for what you want it to do. Like, way too narrow. We do get the Null Rod, but we only have 1 land. We have a few turns to go get it, though. I don't like this hand. It's just...
Keep.
I do not feel... If I was on the draw, I'd keep. On the play, I do not want to. This is a bit of an embarrassing hand, too. It's not very interactive. Yeah, it's not interactive. Like, 1 Force of Will is not going to beat a Storm deck, and these creatures suck. Like, they're not Hex Catchers. Can't even say the clock is that fast. I'm also going to mulligan this. Current record is 2-2. Wither Fang says it Mole full of Null. Like, at the very least, like, we have some powerful cards. Null Rod, Chalice of the Void. Like, Chalice on 0 is pretty useful. It's amazing. A 3 CMC Progenitus can be too clunky for a Legacy these days. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you're up against a combo deck. Like, you don't... Your creatures are just random. Like, it doesn't matter what you're playing. You could be playing with Grizzly Bears. So the fact that True Name is just a 3-drop that attacks for 3, like, that's all you should think about it. Consider True Name like a 3/3 creature that attacks for 3. Did they mulligan? No, they have 7 cards. Very bad hand.
Should give the first one.
You're going to 4.
First hand was very good.
Very good. Love it. Keep. We will probably keep 2. Okay, 2 lands.
And 2 Null Rods.
Maybe. Do we keep 2 lands, 2 Null Rods? That seems a bit greedy. But they do have Thoughtseize. They have Counter Magic? They don't. You deal with one, you can't deal with the other. There we go. Please Thoughtseize me, please. Please Thoughtseize me. Oh god, yes. Yes, it's gonna happen. It's happening, people. The Badlands has arrived.
Tap for black.
Tap for black. Tap for black. Play into my trap. Aw, oh, damn it. Red of Flame. Lotus Petal. Oh god, are you just comboing off? Please don't. Galvanic Relay? Okay, that's fine. You get 3 cards. Sorry, you get 4 cards. Nice turn. Not bad. Scalding Tarn. Dark Ritual. Rite of Flame. Shit, these are not cards I want to see. I want to see some delicious artifacts. Okay, they got some cards. But they gotta use it that turn, right? During your next turn, you play that card. So they have to use these rituals, or they don't get anything after that. Whoops. Please don't do anything with your rituals. Just let them burn. You sacked a bunch of Lotus Petals for that play. We mulligan to 4 for this line. Okay, now the best thing that we could draw from here is probably Sveloon. Yay! See, look, the Null Rod does it again. 3 of our matches are gonna be won off of Null Rod by itself. So, it's actually a good chance I'm just gonna play the second Null Rod to play around.
Any other nonsense?
I don't have anything here. This Magic the Gathering Online. I have no idea what I want to name with my Cavern of Souls.
Chipmunk.
We have Null Rod number 2. Yeah, okay, so all these cards went to the dumpster. Yeah, they do have Abrupt Decay to deal with like 1 Null Rod. Yeah, all hail Null Rod!
The inanimate Null Rod.
Yeah. Vote deeply, 2024.
Not bad.
What matters to you more? I don't need mana. You do. If you win this by mulling to 4 to keep 2 Null Rods, I have no other choice but to donate money to the Fish King. So you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Oh, we got a Caracas. Okay, well, we're drawing all our lands now.
Ottawa Online for bouncing.
It is. Yeah, I could bounce a Lotus Petal. Actually, I probably should not bounce anything because that just gives the opportunity to get Storm online. So now a Chalice on 1 would probably be the juiciest to shut down the rest of the like rituals. But it looks like their hand sucks too. They're just playing lands. Another Talisman. Yep. Yeah, that's nice. Your artifact looks mighty nice over there. Mine looks a little bit better.
A lot of flooding in this league.
I'm not the Fish King anymore. I am now the Null King. King of the Null.
Those weird slugs from Reboot.
I make Karn the Great Creator jealous. Yeah, the Nulls from the Reboot. For anyone that knows Reboot, Canadian 3D animated series.
Produced by Mainframe Entertainment.
Easily my favorite cartoon when I was a kid.
Finally.
The clock has arrived. Alright, here we go. Opponent's sweating. It's a 10-turn clock. Hopefully there's no removal for this. I have this Ottawa that's just rotting in my hand at the moment. This could get Abrupt Decayed. If they Abrupt Decay the Master of the Pearl Trident, that's probably a win. Oh god. Well, that's not good. Return target non-land perm to its owner's hand. Then that perm's controller may sack a land. If the player does, I can copy the spell. No, I don't think I'm doing that. Cancel. Not copying anything. Okay, so I guess they have a way to deal with the second Null Rod. Then we get killed. So it was a good idea to keep the Null Rods, but unfortunately our opponent, we just drew a bunch of lands, and our opponent drew the answers.
That sucks.
Well, it's not guaranteed that we die here, but it doesn't look good. It looks horrible. they could sort of reset the game. Although I will say, if they use both talismans and it doesn't work, then I will use the talismans and re-slam Null Rod, and they can't use the talismans next time. Kudos to the opponent for Chain of Vapor. Yeah, it's a typical legacy card. Not everyone plays it though, but whatever. And they're thinking. So you can do opponents. You could go Talisman. Actually, with this way, you could Talisman for Lion's Eye Diamond, Talisman for Echo Vions, and then I'll lose my Null Rod. That won't be in my hand anymore. Think about that. Yeah. That's a line. That's one way of getting rid of the Null Rod. I guess they could also look for, like, Thoughtseize. That might also work. Alright, they're gonna look for something. For a card, and they put it in their hand. I don't get to know what it is. Could be a boat, as usual. Oh, it is. Oh, maybe they are gonna take this line that I was talking about. Yeah. Nothing can be countered. Not that I care. All right, let's refill our hand. Okay, they did take the line. Not bad. Actually, not great. See, I needed this Sphaloon. That would have been a perfect top deck after I played, like, the second Null Rod.
All those Force Wills couldn't get none.
Well, it doesn't matter. They had, what's it called? Lion's Eye Dime. Veil of Summer. Our Null Rod! Yeah, the Null Rod is gone. Actually, that's not true. I can still get it. We're gonna go find it with Wishclaw Talisman. Okay, let's see if they brick. If they brick, we're in a good spot because, I mean, we have a lot of mana. And we will get that Null Rod again. That Null Rod's coming back. Well, I mean, they're thinking really long, so that probably means we're in good shape. Because if we were dead, then we're just dead. Nah, they might be trying to think, what's the best way they can make of a bet? I mean, either it's close, and we're very close to dead, or the situation sort of sucks. But it really feels like maybe they just don't have enough. Like, they might be in a situation, do I go for it now? If it fails, I'm probably lost. Or, we're not all in yet. Let's wait another turn. It looks like they're going all in. They're giving us both talismans. That's a lot of talismans. Another Lion's Eye Diamond. Burning Wish also can't be countered. Nothing be countered around here.
No counter.
Storm, not super high. I guess they're going to get another Echo. They burned both their talismans on this. Oh, Mind's Desire. Also can't be countered. This is annoying. Galvanic Relay. Galvanic Relay. They have a lot of things they can do next turn. Dark Ritual. Galvanic Relay. Oh, no, sorry, just Chromox. Another Mind's Desire. Then we dead. Huh? Where are they passing to their turn? Until end of turn. Oh, I was getting excited for a second. Okay, it looks like we lost.
Dang.
Because they'll just go Mind's Desire.
2 Null Rods.
And the odds of them fizzling there are zilch. But I hope I showed the power of Null Rod. Like, it required them to find 2 of their hate cards, which they don't. They do bring cards in, but not really many, and they have to top deck them. Like, normally they would play, like, Talisman to go find hate cards. They don't. In here, they had to top deck 2 hate cards. I mean, they could Galvanic Relay for some as well, but they would have to muster up the storm for it. Yeah, they played patiently, but they play good. All right, now I'm hoping for 1,000,000 lands. Escape, not escape. Okay, just passing priority. Do whatever you want. Burning Wish, another Mind's Desire. I don't know, sort of hoping that there's no win condition in here. Do I have a shot in hell of them fizzling? I don't think so. It's coming to play tapped or untapped. No, comes into play. So yeah, they can easily win. I think they could just go Talisman into anything and they win. The good thing with this deck, things like Mind's Desire and Galvanic Relay, they can just play Lion's Eye Diamond like Black Lotus. The one place where Black Lotus still exists. Because they don't really have to discard their hand. Because their hand is exiled. Damn, this was like such a good start to the league. We went 2-0 into 2-3. I wouldn't say Storm is a bad matchup, though. I mean, I don't know what it's going to be like with Mind's Desire, but I would not be that concerned, considering it's like a pretty expensive card that you can't easily play off of Dark Ritual or Rite of Flame.
Tendril.
So it's just another card. Yeah, okay, I can see. Well played.
I don't know about that.
Well, and that's it. So, thoughts about the deck? I don't think, you know, one thing, not having Silvergill sort of sucked, only because, like, we didn't play against any Bowmaster decks. Like, maybe we played against one? So should I bring Silvergill back? Silvergill is very good versus those combo decks. No, but it's not good versus Initiative, but it would be good versus Footfalls. Because it's not bad to like get that card advantage back after playing Force of Negations and Force of Wills. I might have to think about that. I might have to think about bringing Silvergill Adept back if I'm not playing against enough Bowmaster decks. And it's also possible I could go 2 Silvergill main, 2 Silvergill side, and then just bring them in when necessary. But that would be the only thing I have to consider for this archetype. Because I think Silvergill Adept still has a little bit more push in Legacy than it does in Modern. But I hope you liked it. We're going to have some more Legacy because I have to prepare for a Legacy event on the 9th. Sort of. It's like a side event if I get kicked out of the Modern main event. But it's nice to have a Legacy deck ready. I want to play some Legacy. Paper Legacy is very fun. So with that, thanks for watching. And see you guys next time.